Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. Down near the South Dakota border and in the central Dakotas, well, they're cleaning up from another round of some heavy snow. We did get some reports in our area too, even in the Devil's Lake Basin, of some very icy roads from even no snow, but that melting taking place and then freezing back up. Here's a look at what could be a very long week of wintry weather. Now, we're going to get a nice break tonight, but beginning tomorrow night, we're going to see that chance of snow becoming widespread here in the southern valley. And that lasts into Wednesday. First alert weather days for a potentially more impactful system as we go through the late week, and even some models suggesting Saturday bringing another round of snow. But shall we get through tomorrow first? Let's talk about this. First and foremost, tomorrow, most of the day pretty quiet. We'll have increasing clouds while snow begins out west. Here's what happens. This is between 6 and 10 o'clock. The flakes will begin here. Most of us in this light blue shade will have around an inch. It will increase as you get closer to the darker blue colors here into south central North Dakota. That James River Valley could have some areas with pockets of 2, maybe as high as 4 inches of snow. That's by tomorrow night. So most of us, not much to worry about there. But by the morning drive, the snow spreads east. So snow just getting started for most of northern Minnesota, an inch there. 2 inches for many here in the Red River Valley, say from Hillsboro and points south. A few pockets could increase to near 4 inches. 3 to 6 in the darker colors there is going to be the rule there. So it's some tricky travel Wednesday morning. Then the snow spreads east into the afternoon. So by the end of your Wednesday, the Tuesday, Wednesday snowfall totals look to be an area of 2 to 4 inches here in the dark. And Fargo, a good shot. Even near Grand Forks and Crookston, 3 inches of snow with little pockets. It could get as many as 6 inches of snow. The heaviest will be in the warned area here in north central parts of South Dakota, where a warning has been extended. Again, our impacts begin tomorrow night after you get home from work and school, provided you get home before about 8 to 10 o'clock at night. Some slippery roads down there near the South Dakota border. That view provided by our friends at the Dakota Magic Casino. North wind, 16 miles per hour. 10 on the thermometer, single digits west. We're still holding on to 20s in Bemidji and Baudette, 25 in Fergus Falls. Detroit Lakes, you have 19 degrees. Jamestown, 9. You got 3 inches of snow in Jamestown, an inch in Carrington, and around a foot in Bismarck. So we've got fresh snow, more developing out in the Black Hills as we head into the nighttime hours. This snow spreads into the western Dakotas for your day tomorrow. So a quick look. Increasing clouds, morning temperatures, that'll be chilly. Coldest up north will be below 0. Now in the morning, if you're traveling out west of Bismarck, you'll have some accumulations already. And it spreads our way, but really not until we get to around the 4 to 5 o'clock hour. We'll start to see snow beginning with some minimal accumulations by late at night. Notice the heavier bands of snow once again along the border. It will not have a northern extent. Then first alert weather days, more widespread snow Thursday and Friday. 2-day impact. And possible regional travel impacts, not just here in the valley. The main core of the storm looks to move through southern Minnesota along the border where you see the darker shades there, beginning early Thursday and lasting most of the day. There will be some wind, mainly in the south with this system as it works its way through. Exiting by the time we get to Friday midday, and that could leave some substantial 2-day snow totals for portions of our area. Much more on that as we get a little bit closer. It's too early to call, but over 4 inches is going to be likely for some. Your day tomorrow, starting out skinny 3, and then we'll rise up to around 20. Increasing clouds. Best chance of snow here will really happen after the 8 o'clock hour in the FM area. Up north, very little chance of snow. Busy week, 1 to 3 inches across the Fargo-Moorhead area Tuesday, 1 to 3 inches Fargo-Moorhead on Wednesday, more south. Thursday and Friday, first alert weather days, more widespread snow impacts across our region. We'll keep you posted on snowfall potential with that. The weekend could bring more Saturday snow before a little bit quieter weather, Stacy. Finally, on Sunday, Hutch might sleep in that day. Then as we head into next week, it looks like we quiet down. And you know what? It may be the end of the month before we really see a nice warm up here, but we'll keep you posted on that. That last week looking a little bit more toasty than the first 3 weeks of March.
Well, some good news there. I'm going to take it one day at a time, you know?
Yeah, one shovelful at a time, right?
All right, thanks, Hutch. Well, next, a new treatment is bringing some hope for those who suffer from eczema. We'll have the details.